Alright, so this is a recording of the 2018 Army of Lightness AoL Guild Marathon. This is a section was made by Ahmed, myself, Firmai, and Cal with a C. Made the final section along with, well, the final section was a bit more of a collaboration between myself, Cal, and Ahmed, but Cal made it look a little nicer. And this first section here we're going to see, this is the mountain race. This was designed by Ahmed. So basically the first part is land-based, so I'm just going to use my raptor. Though you can use a jackal, or if you're confident you can use a roller beetle, or any of these slower mounts if you so desire. But this is a race for first place. So I'm just going to start. So we start between these two lights here, and then we just begin. So we just shoot over here. We can see the direction, the decorations around. My frames are going to be a little bit weak right now just because recording is a bit more intense than streaming, but I did it both the stream and now I'm doing this recording. Main reason being is I want to show off as best as I can. I'm hoping my frames don't drop to the point where it becomes an issue. If so, I'll just have to change the recording settings after I watch the video right now that I'm making right here. As you can tell, I'm going to put a lot of work into it. Oh my god, these tiny bar stools. These were way too expensive for their size. Oh my. Oh, I'm sorry. And then, that's actually a really nice birdcage though. And I go, and basically you just follow the torches here. There's the mausoleum and the hanging tree. This, by the way, this hanging tree right here was cheaper than that tiny bar stool back there. Go figure. Alright, so for this section, we are going. Oh, I just realized a bit of an issue with my hotkeys. I have to swap. So basically, just swap over to Springer for this section. Like if I'm actually running the race, I would try and be a little bit more efficient than I am right now. I would be like, as I walk, I would be dropping out of Raptor and swapping Springer. But right now, I'm just trying to show it off and kind of just show the direction out, how the way it goes. There we go. See, you can see these. I think those are the samurai from Samurai Kill Proofs right there that we saw those people speared on the wall. And then that was the finish line basically right there. And then you go up here, which you're supposed to read this. It's a bit of a joke. It both tells you the checkpoint and also tells you the rules, where it says you'll go up the crystal steps, you'll find the maze. No mounts or gliders allowed past this point. And then this is a bit of a thing I put in here. Remember the term Mad King? That's part 1. Then you just go up these crystalline steps. I made this part just because I was like, you know, when I first made this, I didn't think we were actually gonna keep it. I made it as a placeholder. Oops. The only part, like when we were doing this, is that you were allowed to use a glider. Was if you're gonna fall to your doom, so rather than just have you die in every waypoint, you can just glide down safely. At the jumping puzzle, that means you have to glide and waypoint back. And then now we're up in the maze. The maze looks, in my opinion, infinitely better at night. So what I may do is, I may do a separate recording where I do this and just do it during the night cycle. But here's the fog issues. My frames are going to tank right here. Nothing I can really do about that. But it's like, I love the atmosphere of it. Oof, I love all the fog. And then, so you can go down the right. So you can go like around here. Or you can go here. You can just jump up. And you can go, you can fall in there and get stuck temporarily. And see, oh, it looks like it's probably a dead end. And then you can go around. And then you're like, oh, there's nobody here. And then you can try looking around. You're going to look up above. You can even try jumping over here. Though of course, that leads to potential falling off. And then this is basically what I nicknamed the forgiveness platform. Somebody like thinks over here is actually the way to go. I wanted to make sure they weren't screwed, so I made sure they had a way to get back up if they needed to. And then more fog. And due to limitations of decorations, I had to use SAB and not my preferred one, which was the MO. Oh, I thought I missed that. If I'm being honest, I was like, oh no, this is the first time I missed that. Where was I? I would have preferred not to use this bright green SAB, but it's the most efficient way of doing it, and because there's a limitation, even with these wide panels, there's gaps, mainly because I can't fit all of them in. Over here, you see a dead end, there's no way to go, because gliding is not allowed. You can't just glide over here, and also I made sure this is specifically blocked off when I made it. So you can go back around, but at least if it needs to be the guild hall. Let's do some first-person immersion. Over there, you can actually see the jumping puzzle itself, over there. Off in the distance, and then there's my mini, the big waypoint area. You can also see the race over there a little bit, the wall that blocks off the race, and the endpoint down below. And then this tower into the sky. And then there's the crystalline area at the beginning. The reason I'm also making this is because the VOD for the Twitch stream is not going to last forever. I'm probably going to download it and re-upload it to YouTube probably so everybody can see it. But yeah, as you can see, the place I went here first, the dead end was actually the correct way. And down here, I left this up. There's actually, I can't fit any other decoration down here. This one took the decoration space. But if you wait here, it's very quiet. Maybe is my sounds up enough? No, it's low. I'm gonna turn it up. There we go. This is supposed to add a little bit of an atmosphere to the maze. Unfortunately, these things time out, unlike the fog machines. So it's like you have to be like really fast. Go quick, go get them. And of course, this is basically like a partially a fake pathway, but also was a pathway of that I made. This was made for convenience, honestly, because I was in decorations you cannot get on mount, so I needed a way back up. And conveniently, when I made the stone walls, there's actually a way to jump up to this wall, but there wasn't a way to get to the next one, so I made this boulder so I can climb up, so that way I could go between the two areas. And I think this actually tricked some people up, because I think some people came up here and tried to like go up here, up and around, thinking this is the right way. But in actuality, this just happened to be how it ended up being. This is the fog. It's not too big, but I kind of just wanted more fog. And then there's another fog machine here. This part is a side pathway, but it looks like most people, I don't think, were actually tricked by it. But just to have fun with it at the end, though, I left this thing here. And I always imagine this is laughing. Like, if you spam F, it's acting like it's laughing. I wish it actually did that by default, though. That'd be amazing. Yeah, that was actually a fake path. This one's the real path. And there's a Mad Moon. This Mad Moon, by the way, I was so disappointed when I made it. I was like, oh, can I have a Mad Moon for the guild hall? I'm like, that's pretty awesome, because you know I figured it was a gigantic moon, but then it actually was this tiny thing. That the only thing that's cool about it is that it's like follows you wherever you go, so it's always watching, always. Then you follow through here. It's in the smoke machine here. And you just keep walking. And then there's the Ashlarium with another fog machine. I made sure to turn all these up on before I got here, though. So that way it was look nice. And then over here, you found this waypoint is the checkpoint for the jumping puzzle. And over here, I just decided to put some ghostly dining chairs. By the way, 35 gold per chair, 40 gold per table. Salty. Alright, I'll get somebody whispered me, but I'm gonna check back. I hope it's an emergency, so I'm just gonna check back. So you just follow this path around here to the beginning of the jumping puzzle. Oh yeah, I forgot. And then we talked the signposts just for the rules. One thing I didn't forget, I keep forgetting about every year, is to say no teleportation or leap abilities, mainly because I don't think about it. Yeah, checkpoint number 2, jury puzzle is the final section. No mounting gliding allowed. If you caught, you must waypoint back here or be disqualified. Oh my god, I forgot. I forgot to take a group photo. Fudge. That was my bad. I forgot to take a group photo at the Fashion Wars. Damn. It's the atrium area that you pass through as you're rushing your way through. The idea of it, this is a race, so most people are trying to go as fast as they can. Then this part was actually, this part right here was untouched. I made this in August. Just like, it was like, oh, I have to waypoint back now. I missed the jump. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Sometime, like, I actually don't think I failed that jump in like over a month now. Actually, that's kind of funny. Okay, we just make our way through. Chug. The rule I ended up making was no leap abilities and no teleportation abilities. Just because, like, part of it makes it, you know, like, teleportation abilities, I keep forgetting, this is something I keep forgetting about. The teleportation abilities let you teleport through decorations, and I keep forgetting that's a thing, because I don't usually play a class that has a teleport. Oh, because, like, engineer doesn't have a teleport, you know, I'm gonna make this a little easier, but for me, this is the way I know how to do it, because Ahmed recently changed this morning before I was asleep. This is the way I know how to do it, is to jump from there to there, but he added this to make it so people could just jump in a straight line. Oh no, oh! I accidentally held spacebar, fuck it. I don't think I would have fallen anyways, but that's one reason why we're like, we were usually forgive, like, one thing I made, just to tell people as an exception, is, like, during the event, I was like, okay, if you know, you glide for a split second, okay, it's fine, you know. Oh, that one was actually against the rules, so I'm actually going to honor my own rules and waypoint back. Hello? Come on, game. Wait. Oh. Some of all my rules I accidentally, like, lid when I I think I would have fallen anyways. I'm gonna definitely need to look over this video though, just to make sure it looks okay. But as you can see, it's fun, like, yeah. This shopping puzzle is designed to be moderately difficult, and what's funny is I think the way I designed it was actually easier than the way Ahmed decided to change it slightly, because I feel like trying to hit on one of I actually was just fine. I just jumped off for some reason. Okay, that's hilarious. That's okay. We got this. I'll reply to that in just a moment. Yeah, so I think for the sake of speed, I'm just gonna do a leap real quick, just to make it go faster. Okay. We got it this time, team. There we go. I obviously blame the fact that I'm tired, right? That's it, right? Now maybe I can take that as an opportunity to showcase how it's. Oh, I was like trying to brag that I should take time to showcase how it would be easier to do it, and then I mess up. Wow, now I really got to showcase how easier it is. Alright, just for the sake of time though, we're just gonna keep going here. But the bright side, you get a real test for how it feels to do the jumping puzzle. Think about it that way. I'm gonna try and cut the main video, not of this, but for the, I'm gonna basically just download the stream. Oh, that's gonna be 3 hours. Oh my god, what is wrong with me right now? Um, there. Alright. So where was I? Yes, I'm going to probably split it up into 3 parts. Part 1, the marathon itself, or my original run. Through where I did it perfectly, mind you. Okay, okay. I got 2nd place, but I just didn't. But I don't accept prizes for my own guild stuff. Like for me, it's like I'm usually the one who's donating the prize, so I don't really want to make up back what I'm donating. Alright, let's do it. Oh my, oh gosh. Okay, this is sure I was gonna make it there. I was like, oh. Alright. Yeah, part of it is actually like you don't actually need to jump on all the puppets. I feel like you only need to talk like jump up there, and then you can just jump up here. Oh, I almost walked off there. Boop, boop. And then you can just jump to the end. But you did it! And then we've reached the end. So the final part is Fear Mine. If you guys remember. Actually, did I remember to do them? Crap. So the middle one that I think I forgot to do, I'll actually wait real quick for it. Is, one sec. Sorry. Was, it's supposed to say, the first one's Mad King. Second part, it's supposed to say has nothing on, and this last part's supposed to be Fear Mine. So from Mad King has nothing on Fear Mine is what it's supposed to be. Hopefully, yeah, that was the marathon. This is the end. You reach here, you get labeled as 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or so on and so forth. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed at least a little bit. I decided to rant about it a little bit just so I could show it off. I wanted to show off as much as I could of the jumping puzzle. That's why I jumped off. I swear it's because I just want to repeat it, and not because I messed up. Okay? Okay. Okay, during the actual maze itself, we have 1 person stationed here, 1 person stationed in the middle of the jumping puzzle, 1 person above the maze, then we had 1 person at the waypoint, because this is the area where cheating is most likely going to happen. The mount race is not really something you can really cheat effectively, so I don't expect my guildies to cheat, but you know, there's always the possibility. You always want to be careful of it. And thank you guys if you're watching and you participated. Thank you. If you weren't able to, I'm sorry. I'm actually. There's always next time.